Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Oztron and we are back with MineMogul, and for today's episode we're going to continue with our quest line. It looks like we have a rolling mill that we need to set up, and we have one more actual polished emerald gem that we need, which should be coming through soon, and that will finish off our current quest of polishing gems. And then we can move on to the next item. I have a couple of tickets that we can spend, and I have some cash, so looks like we need to figure out what to do with the rolling mill. So I think we need to go purchase that now. Matter of fact, I think I have some gems over here, so let's pick up one of these guys, and I think I can just put this in here to finish off that quest line, and that gives us 5 tickets that we can spend. Let's see, I have another gem right there. Let's go ahead and put that one in over here as well. Get that in there and give us some cash. And let's see, we should come over here to find the rolling mill. Now that's going to roll ingots into plates. All right, so we probably need one for each item, right? Probably copper and iron. So let's go ahead and get another one, and that'll be 3,000. we got 10. Man, we're making some money. Let's see. All right, so let's purchase 2 of those and deposit iron plates. We need 20 iron plates, and we need a reward is the research ticket. So let's go to our research, which is T. And so we're gonna research red gem available. Is that a thing to research? Active quest, that's what we're gonna get. Okay, now over here under research, we can do some unlocks. All right, so we have the basic cannon conveyor. I think that could be pretty handy with maybe not having to rely on so many conveyors, possibly. Then we have walled conveyors. That seems pretty interesting too. Walled straight conveyors, corner conveyors. Does that mean they go along the walls so we can get down the tunnels a little easier? I feel like that's going to be pretty necessary. We have 3 quests, 5 tickets available. And then a conveyor blocker. What is that? Moves things sometimes. That's weird. Can be toggled on or off by physically moving the blocker. Okay, not really sure what that means. I think we're going to need these since we're going to be doing plates. Otherwise the plates can bounce off the conveyors. So let's go ahead and unlock that one. And then what does a hopper do? Funnel resources down the slope. Okay. Down the slope. Ooh, what is this? A roller routing conveyor. Okay, that looks cool. A T-junction. A T-junction, I could use that right now, actually. So maybe we need to expand on this blocker so that we can get to... Yeah, we're going to need merging conveyors and a T-junction, and then smart splitters. That seems important too. So I guess I'm going to need to go ahead and unlock that one just so that we can get that, and then we're going to unlock the wall conveyors. And how many tickets? I have 2 tickets left. Let's see. I could do the rapid auto miners. I don't think I need to rapidly auto mine just yet. Mainly, it looks like we're going to need drill bits as resources to this, so might just go with the basic cannon conveyor thing. And scaffolding seems like that's something we're going to need also, because I've already run into an issue where I needed to place something up high. And then this lid thing. So we're just going to go down this path right now. So let's unlock that. Okay, so that gave us a bunch of things. All right, cool. Man, we're making some cash. I just spent a bunch and we have already made a bunch back. Let's go over here, and we got the rolling mill. We have new conveyors. Wow, we got a lot of new conveyors. Excuse me, my voice is still messed up. I got sick last week, and it's not fully recovered from it. So sorry for all the flim-flanging, flagging, whatever stuff going on in my throat. Okay, so cannon target. So basic cannon conveyor. I'm really interested to try that out. Okay, but we need to order. Yeah, here we go. We got those. All right. We need to set up the plate mill thing. And how big is this thing? Oh geez, that's huge. So I can't put it right there, unfortunately. Golly. Okay. Well, so I guess let's see. All right, that's making our ingots, and we're probably gonna need to move that. So the iron ingots, we need a place to do the plating. So we got 2 machines sending in iron. We got gems coming in over here. That is our smelter, so we're still gonna need the smelter. Might have to start rerouting some things, a little wonky. This one is doing mostly iron. This is 94% iron. Does produce some diamonds and some emeralds also. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do number 3 here, and let's remove all of this. And we're just going to, yep, get up there. Get up there. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna move our miner, change the direction, I think. So we need, what in the world's going on? So that is mining over there. This one's doing its thing there. And we need the plates. So let's go ahead and get rid of this guy, that guy. And I think we're going to put the mill, the rolling mill, right here. Turn that around and just, I guess, have it drop off right into there. Unless we need to do something else, we're probably going to have to redo this. So, feel like we need a second one for. Yeah, let me adjust this layout real quick, because I feel like we're going to need another one for copper as well, because we're just polishing the copper, I think. I don't know what we're doing with the copper. Oh, here it is right there. So yeah, the copper's just coming. Yeah, we are polishing the copper, making it all sparkly. So maybe we don't need to do that. And or maybe, you know what, how big? No, I can't send it through there because we're putting gems, so we can't make gems into that. Dang it, we're going to have to split the copper off. All right, so copper's here. And yeah, let me figure this. All right, I'm going to have to move all this stuff. Let's get our hammer out, and I'm just going to move it all. We're going to redo all this, unfortunately. Okay, so I have torn apart everything over here. I'm not sure if I'm making things better, but I do have some plate being made, and then that's coming through. I'm going ahead and I'm actually polishing it at the end, just in case that ends up being the next task. Might as well. And then I'm saving this polisher for the gemstones that come through. So I got to reroute all of the gemstones to go through that, and then I'm going to send the copper and gold over here too to make plates of that. But I think I'm going to wait until we get to 20 iron plates and see what the next task is, because I don't know if I want to redo everything to have to undo it, depending on whatever the next mission is or quest line that we have. But we do have a bunch of this over here, so I got to clean up some stuff. So give me a minute to clean all this up and figure out what to do with everything, and then I'll show you guys kind of like what we got next. Okay, so we cleared that last quest with the iron plates, so now we have to make 60 more iron plates. So I have those coming along pretty quickly, and now we need to also deposit iron ingots. So we still need to do, we got to split iron ingots and iron plate at the same time. We don't have like a splitter thing for doing that. It would be nice to have like this to split off and go do some iron plates. I need 120 of those, so I may let it go through and do the plates first, and then just replace this with a straight through for the iron ingots, and then that should go through pretty quickly. But now we need a deposit, also 3 diamond gems as well. So I need to get those going through. Now they're not polished, but we can go ahead and pass those through over to here. All right, so I have a bunch of diamonds. Man, we got a mess. We have a mess. I need 3 of these, so I could just manually do these for right now. That's probably fine. and just to get that task taken care of. And then I'll make, see, there's got to be another diamond in here somewhere. Yeah, there's one right there. Come on out. There we go. Should have a bunch of diamonds in that pile, so we'll just chunk that in there. I need one more, and then we'll do the iron ingot, because I know it's going to get more difficult, so I don't really want to keep having to redesign my thing. Oh, there's another diamond right there. Come on, give me. Nope, nope, nope. You get out of the way. I see you. Alright, so we'll put this diamond in there just manually for now. We'll throw it to the polisher just for the heck of it. Make a shiny little diamond. There we go. And then we'll let the plates run through, and then I'll just divert it to here instead. Is there a way to turn off these machines, like to say don't polish? I don't know if we have a way of doing that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Uh-oh, we got some kind of contamination in there. I don't know how it's getting contaminated with one of these. Where that's coming from? Somewhere I must not be filtering everything. But yeah, see, diamonds are dropping off right there. Gold. I got a big old mess over here. I didn't realize if you go to the main menu, like escape, it tells you how many items you have on the physics on the ground. So that's kind of cool. And there's actually an option to clear everything. So if you have a giant mess and it's just too much to do it, you can clear everything right here. You can unstick your player. You can hide the HUD, which is nice. And you can turn off all the auto miners. So that's kind of cool. In case things are getting out of control while you're thinking about how to map something out, you can turn off the miners. So that's pretty cool. I need to do that. I just happened to see that, so I was like, oh, that's handy. Okay, so let's get the iron plates taken care of, and then we need iron ingots and see what the next thing is. It'll probably just be the same thing, but with copper, I would imagine. So we have copper saved up right there. I have some gold over here. I wish I could set my magnet and configure it to just pick up one type of material. I don't know if that's going to be a feature that we can get or something, maybe an unlock, but I don't know. We also have some tickets that we can research, so let's go to our ticket thing and let's research the sorter basket lid. That seems super handy too. Supports, what is this? Toggle support pillars on conveyors. Not sure what that means. Bigger deposit box. This is a bigger deposit box. We have experimental dev test items. Interesting. Vertical bulk sorter. Oh, that could be handy. And heavy conveyor blocker. And then the ore overflow splitter. Interesting. Don't know what to do with those. The T-junction thing seems pretty cool. I don't know if that splits things. Routing converter. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need a routing converter. Let's see. A conveyor with a toggleable direction. But does it toggle based on a material? Advanced rolling conveyors. A roller sorter. Roller conveyor corner. It's a work in progress. Interesting. Roller conveyor slope. Interesting. These are researchable items, so maybe basic scaffolding. I guess I want to go with the scaffolding because I think we're going to need that pretty soon. And then I can do the sorter basket lid also. So let's buy some of these scaffoldings, conveyors, toggleable lids. I want to buy 4 of those. And what was the scaffolding? Where is that? Under building? Oh, it is. 2x2, a ramp. All right, let's get a couple of those. 4 of those, 4 of those, and purchase. There we go. Gimme. All right, I tried using a cannon also, but I haven't really figured out the best way to use that just yet. But I think these lids we can put on top of the things over here, right? Now, what does that do exactly? How do I... What does that do? Is that a button? Can I turn it on and off? Well, I don't know. How do I... How does this lid thing work? Why? How does the lid work? Why? That seems like that should be an easy thing. Conveyors. A toggleable lid for keeping your sorter sorted. Well, how do you... Because I keep pulling things out of the thing by accident. So how do you toggle it? How do you toggle this thing? Is it F? Oh, toggle? Oh my god, are you kidding me? F? Toggle. What is pack? Toggle. Toggle. Okay, alright. And then we can put one here. Okay, F toggle. Do I have another sorter somewhere? Might have one tucked away over here. No, I don't. Okay, let's get... We have the first thing, so we need to switch this over to iron ingots. Alright, and we can just remove that and put in a straight piece like that. There we go. And that gave us one. So, I feel like these machines slow down for some reason. Do they slow down? I mean, it's still at 94. Do they run out of ore at all? I don't know. Let me pick up some of this mess. That will speed things up a little bit. I got everything hooked up back up for the most part. I'm making use of this crazy flinger thing. It is shooting things over to that. Oh, it's not quite going over there. Is that actually doing that? It's supposed to land there. But I have this sorting all of the main emeralds and things, along with some gold, polishing, and then dumping into there. Just to give us some cash. And then all the coal and stuff is going down this area, which I may put like a crusher, or not, like a wash thing over here actually, and to wash all the coal, because I have a lot of coal being deposited on this area, and we can, because this thing's pumping out a lot. Yeah, it's mostly coal ore, and we can convert that into diamonds, I think, and rubies and stuff. So I might do that, but I'm just trying to get everything like cleaned up a little bit. So I made this like little thing where that target thing is, but I didn't realize not everything was making it over. I guess some items, see, that makes it just fine. I just fell and flew over. So I guess some items are heavier and don't hit the target. See, that hit the target just fine. See that? Yeah, there it goes. So that seems to be working okay. I don't know if I like that thing or not. I might figure out a different solution to that. I just need to get all the emeralds and diamonds and stuff on this and coal sent over there. But I don't know. Maybe, I guess all of that is doing okay. But then there's a gold bar. The gold bar comes this way. Let's do the gold bar again. Let's grab one of these. And I'm assuming that there's weight to this, and it doesn't quite make it. Oh no, that made it just fine. Weird. Maybe I was in the way, and maybe it hit me or something earlier. So I'm not really sure what's up with it. But anyway, I guess we'll figure that out. But I'm trying to clean up all the mess right now, and trying to get to our deposit of iron ingots to 120. And we're almost there. Let's see. So the crusher, or the wash thing, where is it at? Do I have one of those? Yeah, I have another one. Problem with this thing is if I put a wash deal here, then on number 9, that has to go up. Oh, you know what? We could put it up right there. Now, will it wash? Now, what happens if it... I'm kind of curious. So if we put it right here, or like that, then I can just get rid of this. Okay. And we could do like to turn that around like so, and put that there. Now, what happens when it washes Oh, that's the wrong direction. Crap. But what happens if it... Yeah, alright. What happens if it washes one of these copper chunks? Does it... Because it kind of like breaks those down. Does it come through? Oh yeah, it does. It does make it through. So it's just the coal that it kind of gets rid of the coal, breaks it down into little rocks, and it may drop a diamond out, but the copper is still going through. It's just clean copper now, I guess. Yeah, that's what we need. All right, so let's delete that and then put in one of these guys, and then that should pop out an emerald or a diamond thing. So if we go, oh, what just happened? Give me that. Let go. Okay, that's weird. I meant to open it. All right, so that has a diamond, and oh yeah, we have a ruby. So let's put the ruby in right here. All right, I guess this is working now. So yep, all the copper's coming through. Got the bag, put the ruby in there. We can toggle that closed, and this thing should be popping out diamonds and rubies as it washes everything. So that's less mess of the coal that we have to deal with. And so that's good. So we'll just put that up there and clean up all of this gooky stuff. Put that up there. And then I still have a ton to clean on this other side, but we're getting closer. We have 99 out of 120, so we're getting there. Just need to kind of sort out all of this mess. Keep putting this up here. I wish there was a way to keep this from clogging up. Like, we need some kind of, I don't know, funnel thing. For some reason, something. Why is it not polished diamonds? No, it does. Oh, it was. Wait, what is that? Huh? That must be some kind of slag or something. Not really sure what that is. I should drop it though. Why it's not dropping it? Okay. Alright, so these... Oh, see, it's gonna mess up with that, right? Oh no, oh yeah. Okay, so we'll get that out of there. I don't know why it's... What is it doing with that? Something is making it through over here in the copper, or is that gold? Yeah, why is it gave another not impure piece of copper? Oh wait, how did you get through? Okay, well, let's put you there. Let's open this up, the lid, toggle this guy in here. Okay, get in there. There you go. There's another one. So these are what's getting through that little chunk. And then we can toggle this back. There we go. Must have pulled it out or something. Alright, so now this should get diverted here in a second. That should go on the other side. Yeah, okay, good. Alright. I think we're good with that. I don't know. I wish it would tell us what that is. Alright. Seems like it's doing okay for now. Let's get all this in there. Okay, got the final thing or quest finished up right there. Not the final quest, but the previous quest. And we got a rock stuck up inside there. That's kind of weird. Let's get those put in here. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not really... See, that just went right through it. I'm not really hitting... I mean, things not working as good as I was hoping it was going to work. So, I don't know. We might end up changing that and figuring out a different way. I need, like, a way to put conveyors over each other. I tried to... Like, I can put them up high. Oh! What the... Wait a second. Hey, can I rotate that? Can we put it like this? Oh, wait, did that just go there? I was trying that a second ago and nothing was happening. Because, see, I keep getting these rocks. They need to be over there. So, can I put this, like, is that line right here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so then I can just put that like so. And then this way, if it plops one, you know, kind of short, sends a shorty throw, then it'll either fall on the ground or it'll just hit that conveyor and pop over there. So that might work better for us. It's not quite... Yeah, see, that one hit, that one hit. That was a diamond. That one... I need a chunky rock to come through. 'Cause it seems like the big ones... Let's see, like this one right here. Is that going to make it? Yeah, that made it. Huh. I don't know. Seems like some of them are not making it. I need to put a lid on that thing over there, so we need to go buy another lid. Because I keep yanking some of these out. Now here's a chunky rock. Let's see if it makes it all the way. Oh, that made it too. I don't really know what's causing the issue, but hopefully this will help with getting some of the contaminated rocks over, or getting some of the rocks over here and contaminating our iron. That's what's been happening. So that'll help out. All right. Okay. Cool. We need to purchase a rod extruder now. So let's go rod extruder. I need more of these. We'll buy a couple more of those. And where is the rod extruder? It's machines. So that is 6,000. Holy crackerjack. Okay. That's a lot. And I'm learning that using the polishing machine cuts down on the amount of coal that we have to deal with. So it's good to have some more of those. So I think I'm going to buy one of those, and we're going to buy that thing, and may need to buy another blast furnace so that we can smelt some ores. So let's go ahead and do that. Purchase. Now, is this thing just... Yeah, see, look at that. It's been throwing rocks way over here. Why? How can it... How do we put a better... It's shooting the rock. Yeah, see, there's another one that just landed over here. That's so crazy. That thing does not work very good. Look at that. It just went right through it. What? How do we fix that? Sometimes it works, and sometimes it just shoots right through the thing. So I feel like I need a better thing. Yeah, maybe there's a bigger target we can get or something. I don't know. What the heck is that? Oh, that's the wall there. Okay. Here's our new stuff. And what is it? The rod maker? Rod extruder. So what is the rod extruder? Okay, extrudes ingots into rods. Okay. So we need to do 60 of those. So I could do that instead of plates. We could remove this thing. So let's go ahead and remove that and put the rod extruder. Oh, dang, it's even bigger. Okay, that's okay. We have space. So let's put the rod extruder there. Turn that around like so. And then we'll just put this like that. And I don't know if we need to polish the rods, but why not put this like so. Okay. And then we need to remove that and put this going that way. All right. So now this will pop out a piece of iron, and then we're going to extrude it into a rod. God, my throat's still crazy. All right, and then we're going to polish the rod, I guess, as well. Nice clean rod, and we should get one. We got one. Okay, cool. All right, we got one rod. So we need 59 more of those things. There goes another one. All right, cool. That seems to be... Ah, see, it caught the short throw one right there, and it just plops it right in that spot. So that's good. Okay, so that worked. I don't really know what else to do with dealing with the ones that are ending up back here. I guess it's not a big deal. You know, they're shooting all the way over here. So, alright, well, we need to put a lid on top of this guy. So let's do that and hit F, toggle that sucker closed. Alright, we have a lid over here on this one. Yes, we do. Okay. So we got the rod extruder going, and we should have some extra tickets too. So let's check out our tickets. We have, oh no, we don't. We don't have any tickets. I was really hoping we had a ticket, but I don't. So I kind of wanted the routing conveyor with the toggleable direction. And this is a smart splitter. That seems more what we need. Advanced splitter with automated wiper blade and HD sensor technology to provide a more even split. Interesting. Okay. And then what is this? Advanced rolling conveyors. We probably need that too. Okay. So under quest, red gem. How come we haven't done this? We have a polishing machine completed. Red gem available. What does that mean? Oh wait, unlock the shaker table in the research tree. Deposit ruby gems. 0 of 5. I've been doing ruby gems, have we not? Yeah. Let's go back. Do I need to select that as a quest or something? Activate quest? There we go. I am pretty sure we have knocked out a few ruby gems here. Keep hitting the wrong key. I know we have over here. So what's going on with that? Let's look and see. Because out of this polisher, I know we've knocked out a lot of ruby gems because this one's nothing but coal. Yeah, coal, yeah, diamond and this is supposed to do rubies. So we should get a ruby. And I'm wondering where it goes. Where does that go? Like, where's the ruby? Is it not making it? It's got to be making. Maybe it's getting smelted or something. I think I have it being diverted. I just need to find a ruby gem. I think I have one over here. We could just manually place down. Okay, here's a ruby gem. Let's see where this ends up. We're going to put it on this rail. See, there should be one that comes out of here. So we're going to put it there. We're going to see if it gets smelted. Nope, it got diverted. And it should make its way all the way over here. Okay, and then it should go through. Right? Yep. And then get polished. Oh, what the heck? There's a bunch right there stacked. What the heck? Okay. Get in there. There's one. They're all just all hanging out right there. Somehow a bar got perfectly stuck. What the heck? Alright. So now I got 4. Wow, we were already there. So now I just need another ruby gem to come through. And then we'll have completed that and gotten a couple of tickets. So just need one more to come through. Alright, somehow I got stuck. I don't know how that happened. Alright. And we got 18 rods that we've made, so we're doing pretty good on that. I guess, do we have the ability? No, we don't have the ability to purchase better miner machines, right? No, we don't. Rapid auto miner, but we could purchase that next time. And then the drill bits last 10 minutes. Ultra fast drill bit only lasts 2 minutes before breaking. And then hardened drill bit for rapid auto miners, slower than the standard drill bit like this one, but never breaks. Okay, so that would be the thing to get, I guess. So maybe we'll go down that path here. Looks like we have a pipe roller and a vertical bulk sorter to get. Tools and support wrench. Maybe I need to unlock the support wrench too. Not sure what that does. Maybe that allows us to do something. I don't know exactly what it's meaning for us to do. Surprised we haven't had another ruby come through. I had a whole bunch of them before. Is there one stuck under here? No? Huh. Okay. Alright guys, got the next achievement done, and now we need to make 140 rods, iron rods, and 40 copper rods. So what's the best way to do the copper rods? We have, this is copper right there. So right now I have that going through the polisher, and we need a copper rod, so I could have that just go straight. So why don't we have that flick around this way and just go straight this way, like so, and then we can put these guys right there. Oh, what happened there? So put that right there, and then let's get rid of this thing, and then we'll just have it go straight through, and then all of the junk and gems will go through this area over here, like through this, and get polished there. What? Why is that getting hung up? Every time a piece of gold comes through, it gets hung right there. It's just weird. All right. Yeah, not sure what that's all about. So now this should do iron and copper rods. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. Yeah, because that's going to make rods. All right, so now we just need more copper. Here comes the copper coming through. And so that'll be our first one. We need 40 of those and 140 of the others. So I think we need to upgrade our miner. Do we have the ability to do that? What the heck? Almost hit me in the head. Oh my gosh, all kinds of stuff. That thing sucks right there. Okay. I don't know. We're going to figure that out. All right, so we should be able to... Wait. Let's look over here under T. A scavenger hunt available. Deposit copper ore, gold ore, and broken drill bits. And one broken drill bit. Oh, I can do that. I think I have one of those. So, all right, we should be able to do that over here. I think I have a broken drill bit. Where is that drill bit at? There it is. Isn't this a drill bit? Let's see. Just plop that into there. Yes, that was a broken drill bit. All right, get in there. And then we need a bunch of copper. Ore. We need 12 of those. Copper ore. I guess I can just pull out 12 right here. Let's see. I could, you know, we could do this. We could toggle that. Go ahead and put the copper into this thing right there. Get in there. Come on, get in. All right. Such a weird way of sorting. And then this will divert the copper ores for a minute. We only need 12 of them. And then we need gold ore. And the gold ore is coming from over there. We need 8 of those. So I should be able to grab 8 of those pretty easily. We can probably just grab these. All right, I think I got enough of the gold ore. We're just gonna hide it, or I mean, carry it over here. What's beeping? Is that the polisher beeping because it's trying to polish junk? Oh yeah, it's polishing. Oh, I see. Okay, so that did put the copper ore in. So let's go ahead and put these in. That should be 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we got 10. And there goes another copper. So that should count for 1. Oh, that did not. Does it need to be a whole piece of ore like this? Seems like that might be the case. So it needs to be a whole piece of ore. And then that will count. Yeah, that was 3. Okay. So, oh, that breaks it down into a little thing. All right, so let's toggle this, and let's grab another piece of full-size ore before it gets broken down right here. And we'll put it in this sorter for now. So you go there. There we go. All right, that's right there. Let's grab all of these. I'm gonna put these over here. Put that in there. Nice. Okay, so still doing our copper rods and iron, but right now we're going to do, we just need 9 copper ore pieces to come through real quick. So there's one right there. Now that should get diverted. This should get diverted over here. And yeah, there it goes. Okay. And then that is going to get polished, and that's going to come through here. I think polished is worth more money, maybe. So I think it's worth doing that. I don't know. It's necessary to do, but we're doing it. It's interesting. I didn't realize the polisher actually reduces these down to fragments instead of the full-size ore piece. There goes another one. There goes another one. 5, 6. So yeah, that's going to go by pretty quick. All right. Give me a few minutes. We have that. That should go through, and then we'll get the faster miner. I might be able to do that now. Let's wait. Where is? Let's go to tickets. So that's in progress. Polishing gems available. We can activate that quest too. Polishing gold is available. We'll activate that quest. Man, I didn't realize we had to activate all of these. Jeez, expert plater. Deposit copper plate and gold plate. Oh my gosh, let's activate that one. I'm just gonna activate all of these. Rod expert. Deposit iron rods. 100. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're on that quest already. So weird. Why does it? I thought it would just automatically choose the quest. Let's make sure we're not missing any. Okay, those are all in price. Let's research the miner. We have 3 tickets, so we can do the rapid auto miners. Unlock that. Turbo drill bit, and let's unlock the hardened drill bit. I feel like that's going to be, I don't think we need the turbo one. We might, but I don't know. We'll see. And pretty soon we're going to have the scavenger hunt finished. We just need a few more, one more copper piece, and we will be good. Holy moly, that was a big old chunk of gold. So now the gold, we're going to need to actually start sending it and having it plated, squished down to plates. So we're going to need to do that soon too. This will be our last copper piece, and our gold got stuck again. All right, cool. So we just got two more of these things here that we can spend on ingot straightening. What is that? Why does it matter to straighten? A simple low capacity conveyor for straightening ingots. Great for aligning ingots for the rod extruder. Oh, does that back up or something? Oh, do we need to do that? Is that something we need to align the rods? Do we need to align rods to this? Like the ingots coming in? Let's see. How does that do? Oh, that does seem to get like hung up right there. Weird. Okay. So then another one comes and what? Kind of jams it in there or something? Oh yeah, that's what's happening. Well, that's crazy. Alright, so we need this, but I don't have enough. I do have enough points. Let's get the wrench. Okay, let's get the wrench. Vertical bulk sorter. That seems important also. And then we'll get the ingot straightener. So unlock that. And then we can go purchase. We need to purchase an ingot straightener. So we need a rapid auto miner. We're gonna grab 2, 3, 4 of those, I guess. And we have the turbo drill bits. Let's get the hardened drill bits. Grab 2 of those. And what was the other thing? Conveyors. The ingot straightener. All right, look at 2 of those. And then tools. Yeah, we got a new tool. We got the support pillar for conveyors. Let's get that. All right, let's purchase all of those. Okay, gimme. Take. And then take. Okay. So put that right there. Now what the heck does this do? So that, wait. So It just takes away the support beam? Not really sure. Is that so something can go underneath it maybe? I don't know what that does or what that's for. Weird. Okay. So now we have the auto miners, or the rapid auto miners. Let's put that down over here. Just see. No, you know what? We need the, yeah, let's do this one. All right. Let's get rid of this guy. Okay. And put this one down. Rapid auto miner. And then we need to put a drill bit in on this thing. Is that how that works? So does it have one or no? How do we do this? Eject a drill bit. Take, turn on. Eject drill bit. Take drill bit. Take. No. Shoot. All right. How do we do this? All right. That goes there. And how do we put the drill bit? Did that go in? Oh, there it is. Oh, shoot. All right. Takes up a little less space. That's a lot more annoying. Okay. Does seem to make more copper. Only 24% copper. We need to find a better copper producer. Let me see if we can find... Maybe there's something this way. Can we go... Oh, that's blocked. Can we go around on that side? How do we get over there? Maybe there's copper that we can come through on that side. These are not copper, it's coal. Let's look around and see. I'm going to demolish this thing. All right, and let's look over here. I think I have some lights. Yeah, is this a light pole? All right, what is that? Can't tell what that is. We'll put a light pole right there. Somehow I'll put a light pole there. How do we know what this is? Is that gold? Okay, where is the... Let's put this here. And plop that down. Alright, what is that? So that's gold. Alright, that's gold. Give me this. Okay. And let's make our way around. Oh, there's a wire. Wait. Where does that wire go? Oh, did we already blow up something over here? I think we did. So there's gold in this area. And something over there. So let's follow this around. It looks like coal. Man, what the heck is over here? What happens if we fall down? I don't know if we can get up from there. Okay, coal. All right, I think this has got to be it. Oh, there is a wire, a couple of wires. Oh, I bet this is it right there. Where do we follow this wire to? Oh, we have another. Oh, there's another thing over here. Okay, let's blow this up. Oh, smack. I think it blew something up there. So this should take us out by the copper. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Okay, so copper. Is there copper over here? We have something there. How do we... Is this another area like to expand? Oh, this is copper. So is there a copper thing over here? You know what? It's probably better if we just do this and we kind of see where they go. That looks like copper. Is that copper? That's 91% copper. Holy cow. All right. So that is good. That's what we need. Let's put this up high up there. And that's another copper one also. Okay. So I don't need to do that. And so there is coal there. Copper, lots of copper over here. So let's just turn this like this maybe. And we would need to feed it all the way over here. A lot further distance than I wanted, but that could work. We do have new wall, like some kind of wall thing. So if we put these down, how does this work? So these go against the wall, like that, or not really sure how these are supposed to be wall. Oh, are they? Wait a second. Are they just walled versions? Walled conveyors. Moves things around corners, has big walls. Oh, I thought it meant that they go on the walls. Okay, so that's actually good to put in front of our sorters so that when things get stacked up, it will help keep things from falling off the table. Okay. Well, right now we just need these regular guys. All right, so yes, let's see if we can navigate this around the corner over here. And we'll have to do it like this. Oh man, that light's in the way. All right, guys, got the extra copper veins opened up down here using the high-speed drills. And so if we follow this, it's kind of hard to navigate through this area. So I got this long conveyor going all the way over here, and we have a copper area right there. And this is our 92% copper thing. Emeralds? What? So it's slashed out. Does that mean there are no more emeralds to be pulled from this? So we depleted. So these can be depleted? Oh, I'm learning new things. So this has a 2.4 chance to make emeralds, and 91% for copper as well. So I guess that is pumping it out a little faster. Do we have another? I do have another one. I don't think I have another drill bit though. I have to go get more drill bits, but we have 20 grand on us right now. So we're doing pretty good in the money world. This, I wonder, how do we turn or activate this section? That would be nice if, well, this is an elevator, but I don't see a place to deposit ores unless it's over here. Yeah, if there's another place to deposit ores, that would be kind of cool. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe this gets repaired, or I don't know. I don't know if that opens up or not. So let's go back. We need to get and start doing, we need to go back to making plates now. We're almost done with the rods. Or are we done with the rods? Oh, I think we're actually done with the rods. So what is doing the beeping? Something is getting through. It's right here. What was that? Oh, it's a rod. That looks like a copper. Something is contaminating our rods, but I don't know what it is. I think it's one of these guys that's popping off the conveyor and dropping down. Maybe that's what's happening. But we need to do copper plate and gold plate. So doing that, we don't need. All right, let's look at our quest real quick. In progress, available coal crusher. Yeah, deposit crushed coal, 1200, activate. We'll activate that. So there, it's kind of weird. All right, and I don't understand why it's doing that, but master of rods available. So deposit copper rods, iron rods, and gold rods. 300. I guess we can activate that quest too, but which one should we do? Should we do the copper plate first or the gold rods? I already have gold rods set up. Or not gold rods. I actually need to transfer gold over to here. So I could do... Where is gold coming from? It's coming from over here. So I think we're just flinging the gold this way. Right? So we probably need to go open up another gold vein. Yeah, this is our gold producer. It's making gold. And not at a very decent rate. So We probably need to expand on the gold. Maybe we can tie into something down here. There is actually, I need some more lights. Let's get some lights real quick. I put down some lights down this tunnel, and oh, we do have this right here. Let's fire that off. Let's make a typing sound. We have copper and, oh, there's a drill bit. Okay, I'll leave that there. We'll come back and get that. So here's copper. Looks like a copper cave. Looks like we just finished something. I don't know what we just completed. But if we go down here, let's get rid of these. Can we break these? Yeah. All right, let's take these down. And there we go. Get rid of all this stuff out of the way. I think, yeah, that's gold. And that's copper. Is there something behind here? Nope. Okay. So I believe there's gold over here by our other gold mining machine. Yeah, here we go. All right. Our gold. Yeah, there's gold here. So that's gold. Let's get that. Break that down. There is... What is this? This is our... That's our coal. So that doesn't go to... Oh, it does go to our gold. Because our gold's right here. So our gold's right there. And then if we jump through here, there is our other machine. Now, we also have gold over here, right? Yeah, so there's more gold here too. So we have 2 things of gold that we can send right there. Just right here. And then also... that, and then there's gold right here too. So what is this? Let's see how much gold is in this thing. So let's check it out real quick. Let's put down that, and that is 93% gold. That's pretty good. All right, so that's 93% gold, and we can just feed it right here. Now, do we have the ability to get the T thing? Do we have any? We do have 2 tickets. So wasn't there... Yeah, there's a T-junction. Let's get that. And then there's merging converters. Oh, wow. Okay. That's what we need. We need this T-junction thing. And an ore overflow splitter. That sounds pretty needed as well. Let's do the T-junction thing. Unlock that. I think I have 1 ticket left. Okay, what are we doing as far as our copper rods? We're already making copper rods, so I guess we'll go ahead and stick with that, and then I'll move the plates. I'll change that machine over to plates. So we need 300 of those, 29 iron rods, and then we need gold. So we got to divert the gold over to those also. Let's set this up, tie this gold into there using... I need to go buy some of those splitter things. Let me go do that real quick, and we'll come back and set that up to send more gold this way. All right, got the splitter, and this thing has made a ton of gold. So I figured out why some of these had the gems crossed out. Basically, if you use the auto miner, the fast one, then it doesn't produce any gems. This one has a 1% chance and a plus 5% gold ore. So I don't know if it's worth... I don't know. Well, I may have to play around with that. Is it worth getting the gems or basically using the wash thing? What's that thing called? I can't remember what this thing's called, but the shaker, yeah. So it might be better to use the shaker for that instead. So let's go ahead and remove this guy, and then we have this little splitter thing right here, right? How does this work? No, wait a second. How does that work? We can turn it... That's not the kind of splitter I was thinking. It diverts. That's not what I need. I don't need a diverter. Is that what that does? Let's see. One side goes... Oh yeah, well, I don't need it to split. I need it to tie in. Ah, crap. Okay, well, that's the wrong thing. So I guess we'll just need a regular Yeah, we'll just need a regular splitter thing. Okay, so let's just put that there. All right, and then let's pick all that mess up. Put that in here. Jeez. Okay, so we'll just like plug in this, and then we have 2 more over here that we can plug in also. So I'll get these producing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And let me tie these in real quick. So probably best to just flicky with that around right there. And then we gotta go that way. So I guess we're gonna need a bunch of the right angle things. So let's flicky and then go that way. So I have 2 of the faster auto miners right there with the permanent drill bits on them. And we're losing the ability to get diamonds and emeralds. So I don't know if that's a big deal or not just yet, because I feel like we can make up for that if we just process coal and then wash it, or put it through the shaker or whatever it's called, and we can get rubies and emeralds and I think diamonds from that. So I don't know. I'm not sure how important that is. This is just diamonds. This is diamonds and emeralds. So the emerald gem is the one that's kind of in question, but I guess it's making them a little faster. So that's going along over here. And then we are combining with this belt. We're still getting diamonds over here. So I guess we're getting diamonds from this guy. That's the regular. Yeah, that's making coal. And we're tying that into this guy. This is just a regular mining machine. And it's going through over here. And then we are zipping over to this, merging with this. We're washing or shaking or whatever, all of those things. And so that is producing diamonds and other stuff for us, rubies, etc. Why do we have a big old thing of pile up right here? I'm not really sure what happened there. Let's get all this out. Somehow we've had an overflow. So I might put one of those walled conveyor things here. That might help out this section a little bit if we're getting it bound up. I guess these things are kind of big, so they're having a hard time going through. So all of our rubies, diamonds, gems should be diverting off to here. This all goes into our gold bars, and then that goes this way. I got rid of the cannon shooter, and so the cannon shooter is now sending items over to here. Then we have a splitter that will just drop off the gold right there, and then the gold, and then we have iron, and then we have copper all coming along through here, turning around, getting re-straightened using this little straightener doodad, so it all goes in more straight now, which seems to be working a little bit. Sometimes they still get hung up like that one just did. I think for the most part it's helping it out to process a little faster. So now we're up to 185 on our copper rods, 120 on our iron rods, and gold is catching up. I'll give us 3 research tickets when that's finished. And then we have our polished gold ingots. Oh, we're not polished. Oh yeah, we are polishing. Oh no, we're not polishing the ingots anymore. So we were almost done with that. All right, I might divert some of the... Yeah, we still need to polish some of the ingots. That will give us 300 bucks plus 2 research tickets. I might pull those off manually and just do that by hand. I know it's not really the best way. Oh, I just lost one. I don't know what I did with it. So no, I'm going to play around with that and figure that out. Alright guys, there goes our last gold bar to be polished, and that should finish off our polished gold request. And there it goes. We got our 2 tickets over there, and now we can come to our research thing, and we have 3 tickets. So we got routing conveyor and a conveyor with a toggleable direction. I was hoping the T-junction was like a merge thing, but I guess it's not. I guess we need this, which is a merging conveyor, a compact merging conveyor. Press Q to change input directions. That sounds like what I need. And then we have a walled version. So I don't know, I don't understand, but I guess we're gonna get this one, and then we have an overflow splitter. So large walled splitter useful for splitting in large quantities of ore. We're not really making large quantities right now. Robot grabber arm. Ooh, that sounds interesting too. All right, we're going to unlock that, and then we'll figure out what to do with that next time in the next episode. But wow, all right, I think I'm going to end this episode here. We went through quite a few quest lines, and now we have a few things that are all going at the same time. So we have our copper, iron, and gold rods being made for 3 tickets, and then we are depositing crushed coal. So we're about halfway there to gaining a ticket with that. And then we still need to do the copper and gold plates. We'll do that. That shouldn't take very long once I get through with the copper rods. And then we'll do the pipe roller, which is I guess a new thing that we have to pick up. I don't think I have the pipe roller yet. Bends 2 plates into a pipe. Oh, so we have to feed 2 plates in. Man, that's 14 grand. Holy cow, that's expensive. Okay, well, we have enough, so we'll get that in the next episode, but I'm going to close it up here. I think we made some good progress, and I'm just curious how far this will go, and if there's any other like unlocks. I feel like there's more to this that I'm missing. There must be something that's going to open up. We have whole new areas that we opened up and discovered, so I'm not sure if that's something that's going to open up for us, or if this, I know this is like early access still, I believe, so I'm sure there's probably new content, new stuff being, being added to the game. But yeah, so far I'm digging it. I like it. It's I don't know if this is a clean setup or not. It looks a little spaghetti like to me, but we are producing a good amount of gold now, so that is coming through. We're getting some gems with the shaker thing right there, but we're not really processing a lot of the coal. It seems like the coal is slowed down, but we have a coal right here and then right there. So I'll probably turn those on, and then we can feed those in on this line and put another shaker in line right here. And then that should give us more rubies and gems. But I didn't want to do that until we had a quest line specifically for rubies and gems that was like a higher level version, instead of just like 40 gems or whatever. If once we start getting to the requests of like needing hundreds of gems and things, then I was going to open up these to see if that helped us out. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the game, and if you got any tips or tricks or whatever, but let me know on that too. I'll be happy to cover that in the next episode. And there's still a lot of things that I'm learning over here. We had something come through that got contaminated. Well, how did that bar, what happened with that bar? We must have had something that got smelted wrong. Probably need to check our lines to make sure we don't have something bouncing off into one of our lines for the smelter. That seems to be the common thing. Like right here, I was having like iron somehow end up in this line, and rubies and gems, or not rubies, but the emerald gems were coming through, and so I had to put them inside of the sorter thing to make sure it got diverted. But anyway, just things like that. I'm still new to this, so we're figuring it out. And so far, I think we've got a pretty smooth flowing little setup right now. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, really appreciate it. Make sure oh my god, make sure you subscribe and like the video. I'd really appreciate it. And I hit that bell notification and also the hype button if you happen to see it. And I'd really appreciate it. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks.